I want to know what clicked in Bill Maher's brain because we know he's known for having severe Trump derangement syndrome, but I think he's getting to the point where he's sick of the Democrats' antics on the trans ideology on jabs and the hateful rhetoric that the Democratic media has displayed. Let's listen to him talking about Ivy League professors and scrubs like Joy Reid tell Democrats to cut off family members if they voted for Trump.
The chief psychiatric resident at Yale University, Amanda Calhoun, recently told Joy Reid it's okay to cut off family members if they voted for Trump and tell them, I'm not going to be around you this holiday. Oh, how pure. It's like not letting certain people sit with you on the bus.
I wish I came up with that analogy because is he wrong to make that Rosa Parks comparison? I don't think so. The Democrats, without even knowing, are pro-segregation for wanting to have black-only universities and living situations. They want to ruin your family for having political differences. They want to jail people for so-called hate speech for misgendering trans people. They want to force people into roles based on gender and race, calling it equal representation. It's honestly pretty evil stuff.
She also said that it shouldn't be automatic that family members think they're entitled to your time. She said that's just a societal norm. Family. Who do they think they are? Family?
Even though I voted for Trump and think you're a moron if you didn't, I'm not going to cut off friends and family based on them voting for Kamala because I don't think they are evil for it. I think they're severely misguided and manipulated on issues like abortion, but I still believe they voted in good conscience.
You know who I really wouldn't want to have Thanksgiving dinner with? This overly educated, i.e. extremely stupid, ivory tower academic. But I would, because if we ever want this nation to heal, this is what we have to do. Force ourselves to reach out and find out why someone feels the way they do and make the choices they make without prejudging them a monster.
It's actually kind of easy to dive into a Democrat's mind and understand why they're misguided and why they voted for Kamala. Okay, let's start on abortion. The government is controlling our bodies and telling women what to do. The trans issue. Some people aren't born the way they are. Okay, I can't do this. I can't pretend to be a Democrat because there's too much brain rot. But anyways, Bill has at least some common sense to the point he knows why the Democrats lost the election. It all has to do with the bizarre position that if you're a trans man, you can first of all go in women's bathrooms and expose all your junk to little girls. And not only that, you can use your biological advantage as a man, pretend like transitioning solves that advantage, and destroy women in sports. But it doesn't stop there. The Democrats truly believed that they could convince voters that society is so against women that society is to blame on why women haven't competed against men at the professional level, and women are capable of defeating a male professional basketball team like the Lakers. Give me a break.
I'm not for canceling anybody on either side.
Yeah.
So But here's what I think is the scandal.
What?
This is in Scientific American.
Yeah.
Less than a year ago. Inequity between male and female athletes is a result not of inherent biological differences between the sexes, but of biases in how they are treated in sports. That's nuts. And it sure ain't scientific, and it's in Scientific American. And that's why the Democrats lost the election. It's true.
It's always funny when so-called scientists and experts like Neil deGrasse Tyson literally throw science and common sense out the window to fit their political narrative, but I think I'm starting to understand why scientists and experts love the trans ideology. It's because they are the ones running the experiment on these young, mentally incapacitated minors and adults who actually just have a self-acceptance problem from a previous trauma that could be solved talking to a psychologist or helping rewire their brain to get their depression out. But that's getting off topic. I don't know why Neil can't speak against an article like that and condemn it, saying there are obvious differences between men and women. I don't know what's so complicated.
Bill, every 20 minutes on your platform, you come up with another reason why the Democrats lost. No. You already have the answer. They lost the election. So anything you say is why
true.
They did it.
First of all, you don't watch this show, so you don't know that. I know you don't, and it's okay. But you talk as if you do, and you don't. And that's okay. Just don't bullshit me. That's the one thing people can't ever do on this show is bullshit me. And that's fine. But I don't say that. I have very good reasons. But engage with the idea here. What I'm asking is, Scientific American is saying, basically, that the reason why an WNBA team can't beat the Lakers is because of societal bias.
What you're saying is not Scientific American says that. An editor for Scientific American says that, who no longer has the job. So don't indict a 170-year-old magazine because somebody.
Okay, this is called Scientific American, and they're printing something
because someone enters the cesspool that is social media and then participates in that exchange. So
why can't you
let's talk about science?
Why can't you just say this is not scientific and Scientific American should do better?
Well, does she still have her job?
No, not because of this. I said the scandal is not her tweet. The scandal,
because that was like a year ago, was it? Which one was a year ago?
I think a year ago, women still couldn't beat men in basketball or any other sport. And it wasn't because of society. You don't see a problem.
By the way, long-distance swimming, women might actually have the advantage. You can look into that. Yeah.
Maybe long-distance swimming, yes. Okay.
Yeah. I've looked into it. Yeah.
Answer the fucking question and quit laughing like a seal. Is it or is it not scientific to suggest WNBA cannot beat the Lakers because of society? It's not scientific. It's a baseless assumption that some editor put in a science magazine, an editor that probably never competed in sports. I'm very pleased with how Bill handled Neil. Neil got exactly what he paid for.